What if I told you Dandy's World was about to change forever? If you didn't know, last Saturday, June 14th, was the Dandy's World anniversary. And Quell, aka Quelver, aka the creator of Dandy's World, did an hour-and-a-half live stream on the anniversary talking about the future of Dandy's World. Brand new changes, new skins, new events, just a ton of exciting stuff. Unfortunately, my daughter was very sick this weekend, and so I wasn't able to catch the live stream live, but I've gone back, I've watched the entire thing, I've taken as many notes as I possibly can, and today, we're gonna talk about it. So leave a like on the video, and let's jump into the news. Breaking news! You know the Showtime skin pack? The one that costs 200 Robux and comes with skins for all of the mains? Well, what if I told you another one was coming, this time called the Showtime skin pack? We have the Startime, and we're gonna have the Showtime. It's Showtime, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute. You're not my microphone. But yes, we are getting a Showtime skin pack. Here is V right here. She is one of the only characters that we actually get to see the skin for. And I'm really curious to see what you guys think of this skin down below. I personally like it. It looks very different than traditional V, but it honestly looks like she's kind of the lead. She's the one with the microphone. She's the one leading the show. You know, she's the Showtime leader. You'll notice with the new skin pack, when they walk around, they leave these trails of effects that are kind of like the Startime, but not stars. This time, it's little tickets and circus tents and just little, I don't know, random icons from the Showtime. It's not just V though. Quell confirmed that the skin pack is going to include skins for V, Yana, Blot, Louie, and Razzle and Dazzle. So we know what V looks like, and we also actually know what Yata looks like as well. Let me know what you guys think of this Yata skin, but this is Yata, the Showtime Yata. Every single skin in the Showtime skin pack is going to be similar, just like the Startime, where they're all gonna kind of blend together and be one uniform skin pack. So if this is what the Yata one looks like, we can kind of have an idea of what Louie and Blot are gonna look like as well. Now for Razzle and Dazzle, she did show a tiny little peek of a preview for Razzle and Dazzle. Let's see if I can catch it. I have to go frame by frame for this because she only showed it for like half of a millisecond. Right there. Right there. That's the Razzle and Dazzle one. This one is actually my personal favorite of all the ones that she previewed because they have 4 faces. It took a 2-face tune to now 4-face tune. They have so many different emotions in this. Well, I mean, Razzle is still very happy and Dazzle sad, but I just love how they took the whole split personality and they divided it again. Quell actually mentioned a little fun fact about Razzle and Dazzle as well, which I think is really cool. She said that when you're in the lobby of Dandy's World, you actually have a different set of animations than when you're in the game. So once the new update comes out and Razzle and Dazzle has their optimized animations, they're gonna have different animations depending on what floor they're on. So if they're on Razzle's floor, they'll have one animation. And if they're on Dazzle's floor, they'll have a different animation. That's so cool. You know what's even cooler? 3 new maps coming next update. We already knew when Quell posted this picture in the Discord and she said that it's some art to put in some new maps for the next update. We already knew new maps were coming, but this is just basically confirmed. There are 3 new maps. And not only that, they are actually going to be 3 early game maps. Most of the maps that they've come out with in Dandy's World lately have been late game maps, like floor 15 plus, but the new maps are gonna be all early game. So instead of always spawning on floor 1 inside of one of the rainbow rooms, there's actually going to be variety. And I'm so excited for that. You know what I'm always more excited about though? Lore implications! At exactly 43 minutes and 51 seconds into the live stream, somebody asks,
will you be adding more lore? Maybe.
Maybe? I think that sounds like, yes, definitely. But maybe that's just me. Another feature that I've talked about before, and I'm so happy that they're thinking about adding this. This is something she said might not be in the next update, but it definitely is coming down the pipeline. And that is gifting game passes. Right now, you can only purchase game passes for yourself, but after the update, you'll be able to gift it to your friends. So if your friends don't have Robux and you have Robux and you really like your friends, problem solved. She also talked about some smaller things like adding Dandy's World merch. She wants to do shirts and plushies confirmed, so that's really exciting. And a lot of people were asking her about the hitboxes, so she said that in the next update, there will be some more optimization to the hitboxes, although she did mention the fact that Roblox has been having a lot of issues lately that have been affecting some games as far as the hitboxes are concerned. So they are gonna work on it, but it just depends on whether or not Roblox's systems allow it to work as perfectly as they want it to. Okay, one more feature confirmed for the next update, and then we'll start talking about the future of Dandy's World. Yana is getting actually a second skin in the next update, and this one does not cost Robux. This one costs Ichor. Speaking of which, I've always called Ichor, and a lot of people correct me saying that it's pronounced Ichor, but if you go to Google and you type it and you listen to that pronunciation,
Ichor.
it says Ichor. But then in the live stream, listen to Quell.
That one will be Iker.
That one will be Iker. But then later on in the live stream, the other person who she's also in call with pronounces it like this.
Can we get a golden brick Shrimpo sticker for like 1 billion Ichor?
I have no idea. Let me know down in the comments, are you team Iker or are you team Ichor? Anyway, Yana is finally getting her I Eat Brick skin in the next update, which is actually called Guess What I Eat. It's a skin of her wearing a shirt that says, hello, I eat bricks, and she has Ichor coming out of her hat. So that's basically everything that is 100% confirmed to come out in the next update. However, she did not stop there. She went beyond the next update to give us a look into the future. She gave us a pair of fortune-telling binoculars. And the first thing she talked about is something that a lot of people have been requesting for a while, and that is stickers. So the way that stickers are going to work, I'm assuming there's gonna be some sort of hotbar or some way to activate the sticker. We don't know what that is just yet. If I'm like extracting the machine and I wanna tell people to get to the elevator, I'll be able to just use a sticker instead of typing GTE or get to the elevator in the chat. I'm assuming, even though they did not say this, but it only makes sense, I'm assuming that you're gonna be able to see stickers through the walls. So if somebody was behind this wall extracting the last machine and said GTE, it would just pop up for me right here. That way I could see it and then it would stay there for like a couple of seconds. She said that all of the basic communication stickers like GTE or I'm on last machine or I'll take care of the Twisteds this round, any of those sort of communication stickers are gonna be free and everybody will have access to them. But then there's also gonna be stickers that you can purchase with Ichor as well. So not only can you communicate really well, but you can also flex your cool stickers with your friends, be like, hey, check out my sticker that I got. They also basically confirmed that they're gonna be adding a golden brick sticker for 10,000 Ichor as like the ultimate flex on all of the noobs. So yeah, stickers are not coming in the next update, but they are coming eventually, and it's gonna make a lot of console players really happy because they can finally start communicating because they can't really chat in the chat box. Another cool thing that she talked about changing was actually adding animations to Dandy's shop. Currently, Dandy's shop always has the same kind of animation. It just comes up. Dandy will say something based off of a set of dialogues, and then he'll just stand there until he goes back down. But Quell wants to change it to where he actually has animations. He has a bunch of different dialogue lines and a bunch of reactions to what you do, I'm assuming, when you buy it. So he always says bye as he goes down, but she wants to add a bunch of new animations from what she's saying, and I'm so excited for that. But you know what I'm even more excited for, which is something that we have been talking about as a community for so long. She confirmed, not in the next update, but sometime in the future, we are getting a variety of machines. It's no longer gonna be the same old basic skill check. We're actually gonna get something more unique, and I'm so excited. That's all she said so far. She has not said what kind of machines, like what you're supposed to do, if you're gonna solve puzzles, or what's gonna happen, but there's gonna be a change, and I cannot wait till it happens. Now, another change that she talked about is coming out sometime in the future is a button being added to the elevator. So let's say you join a run, and you only have 2 out of 8 people. You couldn't find the other 6 people to join your run. Once the run starts, for the very first time that you spawn into the elevator, there's gonna be a button that you can press, and when you press the button, it'll actually fill your elevator with other players. So let's say, for example, you have 2 out of 8 players, and then little Timmy over there, he joined a run, and there's only 6 out of 8 players, and both of them were like, I wish we had 8 out of 8 players. Well, if you both push the button, the game will automatically suck them together into a giant, massive explosion of fun. There's been a lot of times where I'll spawn into a server and most people are just AFK inside the lobby, so you can't really get a full run of people. So this is gonna help so much for that exact scenario where you can just go in, push the button, suck some people into your run, and have a good time. All right, we're getting to the end. I'm gonna play Connie for this last bit of news. It'll all make sense in a minute. Connie here is a ghost. Where else do you normally see ghosts? What time of year? If you said Halloween, you would be right, because Quell confirmed Halloween is coming in Dandy's World. I was like 99% sure it was gonna happen no matter what, but I'm so glad that it's officially confirmed. And she said the spookiest of tunes are coming, and I'm so excited for spooky tunes. We're gonna have to start theorizing now on what the update's gonna be. All right, well, last but not least, she did show one more thing, and she said that this is a very early work in progress. This is not something that is even confirmed to be in an update at all, but it's just sort of like a peek behind the scenes of what they're working on right now. And so Quill showed this animation preview of Cosmo's potential new idol animation. So he's pulling out his bracelet to make sure it's still there and then putting it back. I think it's so cute. And that means she also said that Sprout would have the same idol animation as well. And it's just so cute. He just keeps checking like, oh, is my bracelet still there? Okay, I guess it is. Well, I'm pretty sure that's everything. If I missed anything, you guys will have to let me know down in the comment section below. But it was a long hour-and-a-half live stream that they did, and it was actually so cool. The one thing about Quell that is just amazing is she listens to the community so much. Her community interaction and community feedback is just phenomenal. So giving us all this time to give our thoughts and opinions on things happening in the future is just so amazing. And I know that if we voice our opinions on things, Quell will actually take it and implement things and change things based on what the community wants. So it's just great. Well, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope you guys enjoyed my coverage of the news. If you did, please leave a like rating down below. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And if you want to see more videos from me, go and check out that video that Cosmo is looking at right now. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. I will see all you beautiful people in the next Dandy's World video. Oh, before I go, I don't know when this update is releasing. I don't think they said that. I don't think it's coming. I know it's coming soon, but I just don't know how soon. Okay, that's all. And enjoy that video. Bye.